A dildo! Because we need things to be nice and slippery. Hi there, I'm Roux, and you're watching my Christmas special! 31 days of story times. Each day this December I will be posting a new true story from my life for your entertainment and or horrified expressions. Today I want to tell you the story of when my mother got me a dildo. So I had been going through a really hard time where I was really depressed and I was struggling with anxiety and OCD, and it was just all around. I was just detaching myself from my body and trying to just escape into my own mind and to just escape everything because I was going through a horrendous time with anxiety and OCD and depression. And as I was recovering, I felt really detached from my body because to cope with it, I had to detach myself from anything that I could. I couldn't escape my mind, but I could escape into my mind. But my body, I was very detached from it. I was not in tune with it at all. And as I was recovering, I felt like, I have lost track of me as a person, of me as a soul and body connection, and very distinctly my own sexual being. Because I feel like the first steps was just getting in tune with my body, and as I was, feeling more and more comfortable with that, I was like, but also my sexual being is totally out of whack. I am not in tune with that at all. I just blocked that out. So I was trying to get to be comfortable within my own body again, and my own sexual being is a part of that. So I decided, you know what? What about a dildo? Well, a vibrator. It's the same thing. It's all very phallically shaped. So it's the same thing. And I was researching, because I'm very practical. I researched it, and I was like looking on different sites and, trying to find the best one. And before you say like, oh, you should have gone to a store. No. There was one such shop in my town. It was distinctly shady. It wasn't like, oh yes, we're so comfortable with our sexuality, this is the store for you. It was more like, we're at the corner of nowhere and shady people enter and you never see anyone leave. And here we have anus beads. Not that anus beads are for shady people, but I feel like the people who shopped the anus beads at this particular shop, it was shady. Okay, just, the whole store was just, no. Like, I don't like shopping for regular things because I don't like the process. I don't like walking around in the store looking at things. My knees hurt and I'm like tired and I just want to go home and eat food and watch cartoons. That's what I want to do, okay? I don't want to stomp around in the store with like bags of stuff in my coat because it got warm and I'm like, no, I don't like it. No. I like online shopping, okay? I don't like organic shopping where I have to be there. I like to be able to sit in my jammies and go, I like that one. Yes, would like to have that one. Now, the downside to that is, at the time, the thing that you calculate the random code to get into your bank account to pay for things, it was broken. And I wasn't really in the place where I was going to be able to deal with that. It was just a lot because would have to go to the bank, talk to them, get a new one, leave, have a meeting. It's very complicated because they don't want to just send it to you. Obviously for great reasons because of identity theft, but for a person who doesn't like leaving their house at the current time because I was struggling with anxiety, leaving the house to get my bank code and all that stuff was, a little bit stressful. So I was left with one option, my mother. So I thought to myself, I'm going to have to ask her if she can get me a dildo. That's going to be an interesting conversation. I wanted to be brave and I didn't want to be like weird about it, but it's a weird conversation. It was exactly as awkward as you think it would be. Exactly as awkward. I went to my mom and I was like, so mom, you know that site? That one? Because there's this site that I wanted to buy the vibrator at. It's like a store that sells everything, like clothing, beauty products, TVs. They sell everything at this online shop. And since my mom usually purchases like towels and bed linens from that shop, and sometimes underwear, they have very decent underwear there. I was like, so mom, are you planning on ordering something from that site anytime soon? Well, I have been looking at these wonderful towels. My mother does not sound like that, but basically, okay? She's really into fabulous towel bargains, which is great. We have wonderful towels. But I was like, oh yeah, so I was wondering, you know how my bank thing is all broken, and I really wanted to order something from that site. If we could just, order together, so we wouldn't have to pay the shipping fee twice. Practical. And she was like, oh yes, sure. What did you have in mind? And I was like, the name escapes me. I was so awkward. Yeah, I can just, put it in the shopping basket, and then no, honey, I have to do it from my computer because I'm the one ordering, and I'm like, okay. So, yeah. I guess I just have to show you then. And she's like, okay. She, clicks on the site, and she's like, okay. And I'm like, go to the beauty section. Then go to personal hygiene. Intimates. My mother's face was priceless. It's the same face that she had the first time I told her that I got my period. It's the face of, okay, I need to concentrate. I do not want my kid to perceive that I have a negative reaction on my face and then feel like I'm shaming her for a normal bodily function. The same face, okay? The same face. Of, yes, honey, I am not judging you. But then also kind of looking like a scary clown. She has very bad poker face, like terrible liar. And it's the same face. Scary clown super acceptance face. Yeah. So she was like, okay. Click there and there. That one. Oh, a dildo.
A dildo.
No, it's a vibrator. I don't know why I felt the need to clarify that, but yeah, dildo. Just having your mother say the word dildo, hearing the word dildo escape her mouth, traumatizing on some levels. So many different levels. And I was like, yeah, that one. Okay. And then also some toy cleaner, because I'm going to be orgasming all over it. I didn't say that, but, and then some toy cleaner, because that shit is going to get dirty. And some lube, because we need things to be nice and slippery. My mom had the same face, and she was just very focused on not making me feel bad. I love her, bless her heart, but she was, very like, super professional, scary clown acceptance face. And I'm like, yeah, so that's it. That's what I wanted to order. Awkward silence. So we're cool, right? This wasn't weird, because our mother-daughter relationship is important to me. You're not weirded out, right? This is it. We're cool, right? Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Is that awkward? No? No. And then, a little while, and I was like, okay, thought the conversation was over, and she goes, honey, I'm really proud of you. Aww. That you would know within yourself that this is something you needed. That you know yourself that well, and know your body and your needs, that you not only know that you need that in your life, but also have the guts to ask for it. And I'm also really happy that we have that kind of relationship, that warms my heart, to know that you would feel comfortable talking to me about that, because, I would never have felt comfortable with my mother. We were never close. And, I know she would have made me feel bad about it. And I just want you to know I'm so proud of you. Yep. So that was really sweet. Yeah. The most awkward conversation ever was actually like a really big moment in my mother and I's relationship. Definitely made us closer, and she said she was really happy that we have that kind of relationship, and I was like, oh, it's actually kind of nice. I did end up getting a very bad vibrator though, because I was a virgin at the time, because I am not a subscriber to the whole, oh, then we have to save ourselves for marriage, and we have to stay tight and nice, and then we're going to be magically pumped by a magical romantic encounter. I don't subscribe to that, okay? That sounds painful. I'm more into the whole, let's widen it slowly, with time, at our own pace. And then we're good and ready for whenever we feel like we want to have naked gymnastic times with others, okay? That's what I subscribe to. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, that would be really nice. See what I did there? Just throw in some promo. But yeah, subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy that and you want to see more, be up to date whenever I post a new one, every day this December. And if you like the video, of course, leave a like and share it with your friends. so they also can have a good laugh and maybe get emboldened to ask their own parents for dildos. Sure, that's the moral of the story.